Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Hanifa Adam. Welcome to my cooking segment, Iftar with the Chef. Today I'm going to be taking you through a really nice way of making moi moi. Moi moi is a very popular Nigerian dish, and it is also known as bean pudding. You're going to be baking beans in its blended form. Today I'm going to be having some proteins inside the moi moi. You can have as much as you want. Yoruba people used to make moi moi elemi meje, meaning it has 7 lives. They can put in lots of things, fish, meat, kidneys, eggs, and everything. In my own moi moi today, I'm going to be putting in shrimps, boiled chicken, some cut up sausages, and eggs. That means mine has 4 lives. Filled beans, some eggs, already cooked shrimps and already cut off the tail, ground crayfish, ginger, garlic, and seasoning cubes. I'll need a jar of water, some large red peppers, onion, scotch bonnet, and sausages that's already cubed. In a previous episode, I already showed you a way you can peel your beans in a traditional manner. The first thing you need to do is soak the beans in water for about 1 to 2 minutes and scrub it with your hands so that the peels on the beans can actually come off. Then you are going to sieve it. I already showed you in a previous episode how I peeled the beans. I can just quickly go through the instructions again. What you need to do is soak your beans in water for about 1 to 2 minutes and use your hands to scrub it in this manner just to make sure the peels comes off. After you've done that, you can separate the skins because they are going to be floating on top through a sieve, and just change it in water till you get rid of all the skins. So the next thing for you to do now is introduce it into the blender so that we'll blend all the ingredients that are blendable. I already washed it. Then I'm going to cut up some onions in it. You can just cut it up into 4 and put it in the blender. Then we would put some red peppers and as much scotch bonnets that you want. I like lots of pepper. I like my food to be spicy. The next thing to do is peel the ginger just to add some flavors to it. For that natural flavor, you can always be putting ginger and garlic for spice in your food. It makes it smell nice and also taste nice. Then some garlic, about 3 bulbs. Then you add some water to allow it to blend properly. Make sure it's almost full. You want to blend it to be really smooth, so it's going to actually blend for a while. So after it has blended and it's really smooth, the next thing for me to do is prepare the base, which is going to be the egg. I'm going to be sharing with you a nice concept for your moi moi. You need to line the cups or bowls you are going to be steaming the moi moi in with olive oil. Just rub it around it. This is so that the egg or the moi moi won't stick to the bowl and it will lead to easy removal. Then you break an egg inside it, just 1 or 2, it depends on how many you want. After breaking them in the bowls, you are just going to steam it for about 1 minute, just to make the top cook a little bit, to allow for the weight of the moi moi. I'm going to be steaming the eggs in the boiling water now. So while the egg is boiling or slightly boiling, I'm going to prepare the beans part of the moi moi. In a big bowl, you can just transfer the already blended beans. You are going to add all the rest of the ingredients into it. The stock cube, the sausages, the cooked prawns, crayfish, then I'm going to stir it all up. And then put in the olive oil. The period that you are mixing it is the time you need to actually just get your egg that's boiling. So I would go get that now and put in the bean inside. The eggs are slightly boiled now. Then I'm going to put in the blended beans inside. I'm going to pour the blended beans inside the bowl that has the eggs in it. I'm going to take a boiled egg and just cut it up. Remove the yolk and dice it inside. You would love to see the eggy surprises and the contrasting color. It's usually really pretty. I'm then going to cover it up and put them in a wide container on the fire, just so that they can steam and the beans can cook. So the next thing for me to do now is put the beans inside boiling water. You would not want the level of the water to be too high. This was what I used in boiling the egg as well. I put it in the bowls and boiled it and put in the moi moi inside. So I'm going to cover it up. You should check on it once in a while just to make sure the water doesn't dry up. Once it's drying up, you can continue replacing it with hot water. So I'm going to wait for it to cook and let's see how it goes. So I'm going to bring out the moi moi that's already cooked and serve it on my plate. I'm about to have a taste now. With the moi moi and the egg. say shrimp somewhere there, yeah. You can either have this with tapioca or pap or any other of your favorite cereal, even gari. Thank you so much for watching. This tasted really nice and I'm going to continue with it after. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
La ilaha illallah